We're going to. We're going to resume our saved game, which was the Rice-A-Roni space program. Perfect. And we're going to do some stuff. We've done some great stuff so far in the Rice-A-Roni space program, haven't we? We've managed to, like, get a satellite into some sort of stable orbit somewhere in space. We've been to the moon. We did a flyby of the moon. We've orbited the moon. We did a whole bunch of science around the moon. We've even landed on the moon, but it didn't quite work out. We weren't able to get back and stuff. Today, the goal is to land on the moon and get back. And bring some science back with us. It's going to be great. Do we have anything? We have Uncle Ben's spicy rice-a-roni in orbit right now. How is this possible, actually? This is the lander ship. This is the moon lander ship. I don't remember putting this up here. We have another one of these landed at Kerbin as well, which we could just, like, recover, I guess. We'll recover this vessel for some science. Okay, we have like 500,000 bucks. We have this one orbiting Kerbin as well, but I can't remember what. Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. We were doing like stages, weren't we? We have all this extra fuel and stuff. All right, we're gonna scrap this and head back down. Okay, we're gonna head back down because I'm not sure that this is the best. Okay, we're gonna delete this maneuver, and we're gonna head back down and start over. Okay, we're gonna add a maneuver here, and we're just gonna crash into the planet. It's gonna be really nice, a nice gradual crash into the ocean. That should be pretty good. Okay, we're gonna have to do some burn on that. We're gonna warp to here so that we can do some burn on that, and then we're gonna detach, and we're gonna plonk back down on the planet and start from scratch, okay? We're gonna do this by the numbers, by the Scott Manley numbers, okay? Yeah? We're landing. We are gonna land. We are gonna do just that. We're gonna land. All right. Let's see what our burn time is. It's a 7-second burn, apparently. Okay, let's get into position here. And just like forward time a little tiny bit. Not too fast, but not too slow either. We want to do the maneuver where we set the maneuver. So we'll bring it down to like 20 seconds or so. Perfect. And then we'll burn down. And then we'll land safely. We'll get Val back where she needs to be, and then bam, we're ready to go again, right? We'll do a full burn, like now. And we'll plop this thing back down on Kerbin. Okay, perfect. All right, so that's gonna crash us into the sea, right? Which is fine. That's what we want to happen. We want to crash into the sea. We're losing some altitudes now. Good. I think we could get rid of this bit actually. That's fine. We'll leave that bit up here. Okay. Let's forward time a little bit. We should actually be on a collision course with the planet, so that's fine. Yeah, okay, we are. Perfect. Okay, it looks like we're gonna land in the sea as well, which is nice and safe, right? A nice sea landing for our capsule. Yeah? Space time? That's right. It is. We do have a heat shield. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. We could probably do this and this as well. We could probably ditch this bit. We can ditch this part as well. We have the heat shield on here. It's fine. We didn't do any science or anything. We're just gonna bring Val back, and we're gonna redo the ship because it's a bit of a mess right now. Okay, we'll point retro, and we'll start our descent. Good. Yeah. Good. Never trust trajectory during re-entry. Air will change path. Oh, this is fine. This is fine. We'll get down here, no problem. It's all right. Yeah? We can bitch this part. NASA 2018. That's right, yeah. That's exactly what they say. We might be going too fast. I'm not sure. We'll see, though. It may be that Val just blows up. Maybe we could have done with slowing down a little bit, but it's fine. We got the heat shield. The heat shield can take a heavy beating. Oh, we might be able to test out the heat shield, actually. Can we? No, we can't. We're going way too fast, that's why. We have to be between 340 meters per second, 410. Currently going at like 1,850. So kind of fast. In fact, I think we might just be going too fast altogether. But it looks like the heat shield is holding. So we won't be able to do this test. That's fine. It's fine. Val should be good even if the container explodes. I hope so. There, we're slowing right down now. Look, see? We're slowing right down. No problem. Val's not as happy as she normally is, though. Like, normally her mouth is wide open with happiness. Now it's just sort of like a cautious little bit of a smile. She knows, but at the same time, she's maybe a bit scared too. No? Possibly. Rice-A-Roni. When will I play Europa Universalis 4? New expansion just came out a few days ago. I've been playing the new expansion. I've been enjoying it as well, actually. I don't know. It might be way too rippy for a stream. We'll have to see. I like it. I suck at it, though. Like, I suck really bad at it. But I do enjoy it. So there is that. Alright. We'll deploy the chute soon. And then we'll just float back down and Val should be safe. That was textbook, wasn't it? What we just did there. That was textbook. That was absolutely fine, wasn't it? You like it when you like it when we rip? Okay. Rule Britannia? Yeah, no, it's pretty cool. They've changed all like the way that missions work and stuff like that, and it's nice. It's really good. It's good. Press the little tick after you did a maneuver instead of going to map view every time. I like doing it just the way that I do it. I'm more comfortable doing it that way. I've like developed like a system. No. Get more people to play with on stream? Like who? And what though? Well, you mean EU4? Get like a multiplayer game of EU4. What I feel like that would just be like a massive clusterfuck. You never know. All right, perfect. Excellent. Val's back. Okay, let's laugh at what I got into space with last time, right? We're gonna laugh at what we managed to get into space with last time, and then we'll change it up, okay? So the last time we went into space, as far as I remember, we barely made it. It was this. It was Uncle Ben's spicy salsa rice-a-roni moon lander, wasn't it? Yeah, I mean, I guess it kind of worked though. But we're gonna change it up. Okay, we're gonna change it up. We know I understand how to use these fuel ducts and stuff now, and struts as well. Some struts. Yeah. Ha ha ha. Okay, fine. Have a couple of minutes. Let's all laugh at this thing. You know what? You laugh, but we did get into space, and we had some fuel to spare as well. It was fine, right? But yeah, okay. Go on. Yuck it up. I'm ready. Yeah, okay. Good. Yeah, okay, chat. Yeah, okay. Keep going. Try those massive fuel tanks? Yeah, we could do, yeah. Okay. Alright, okay. Okay, we're gonna do a new one. Okay, this one is gonna be called... We're gonna call this one, Wait. I guess I have to actually have, like... Okay, if we're gonna take a command pod, alright. This one is gonna be Uncle Ben's chicken fried salsa fiesta moonlander Mark 1. Okay. Okay, good. We're sticking with the rice-a-roni theme. Excellent. Okay. Alright, so we've got the command thing, okay? We've got our command capsule. We're going to take this rechargeable battery bank, because it's pretty good. And let's also put a parachute on this bitch as well. A Mark 16 parachute. Perfect. Okay. And another thing that we would like to add here too, let's do some science on the moon. We have to recover some scientific data from the moon. So let's take one of these science boys with us. We're gonna take a science junior with us and record some things from the moon. But before we do that, we're also going to take a we're gonna take a service bay with us too, okay? It's gonna be a big boy. And maybe it won't be able to get back to Earth. I'm not sure, we'll have to see. Okay, we're gonna take the science junior. Actually, you know what? We might just transmit the scientific data and then ditch it. And then just bring the service bay back with us, because I think it's gonna be too heavy to bring back down. Let's go with that, okay? Alright, let's get the heat shield on this bitch. Nice. Okay, this is what we're gonna land back on Kerbin with, okay? We're gonna land back on Kerbin with this after we ditch everything else. Okay, so let's open this up. Let's put some scientific apparati in here. Okay, let's put this thing in here just for safekeeping, so that we can, all the stuff will be safe just in case there's some problems. We're gonna get the mystery goo in here. Okay, we'll get the mystery goo container in here too. We're gonna get this barometer in here too. And let's also get the thermometer in here as well. Nice. Okay, and we're gonna need some power. We're gonna get some solar panels. All right, so we can close this. That's fine. Okay, let's get some solar panels.
I'm normally asleep during your streams, but I bought KSP and have been playing along with your VODs on my second screen.
Are you doing way better?
It's going well.
Nice.
Jeb is stuck in orbit and Valentina stuck on the moon. Good to see you live. All the best, less than 3.
Talking Peanut, you gotta do what I do and just save scum, okay? Don't let your guys get stuck out there. It's no good. Okay, good. So we're also gonna need to have an antenna as well if we're gonna communicate the science stuff back, right? So let's get one of these bad boys on here. Wait, we want it to be like more centered. Perfect. Okay, now that's what I call a pod. Nice. Okay, let's get this decoupler up in this bitch as well. Nice. And then we're gonna have below this the Science Junior, okay? And not only the Science Junior, but we're gonna also have to have a fuel tank, right? We're gonna have to have one of these Terrier liquid fuel engines, and we're gonna need some landing struts. 4 of them. We're gonna bring 4 of these bitches. We're gonna put the struts like here. Perfect. Okay, that's gonna land on the moon. Do we actually have the ladders, or have I still not researched the ladders? It doesn't matter because we can use the jetpack on the moon, right? Should be fine. Am I missing anything here? No, I don't think I am. Okay, all's looking good so far. We'll start these retracted, and then we're gonna need to have another coupler here, okay? That's gonna land on the moon. Perfect. Okay, excellent. So that's the other coupler. All right, and then we're gonna have some big fuel tanks. We got these FLT800 fuel tanks. Let's shove some of these bad boys on here. We'll get 2 of these, and then we'll have like a fuel tank at the bottom, okay? And let's also go with a swivel, okay? We're gonna have the swivel on here. And we're also going to put some of these big Delta Deluxe winglets down here too. Check it out, guys. Check it out. I mean, I can't take any credit for this. I'm just copying Scott Manley, but still, it'll work, right? Okay, and let's also get these bad boys on here, okay? We're gonna put these bad boys on here, and then we're gonna get some more fuel tanks on the side, okay? We're gonna get some more fuel tanks on the side. We're just gonna pop them on here, try to like level them off. That'll do. Nice. And then let's get some more fuel tanks here, and some more fuel tanks here too. Looking good. Okay, and then on these side ones, we're gonna have some of these big boys, some Reliance, okay? We're gonna put these Reliance here. Looking good so far? Are you guys happy with this? Okay, and let's put some nose cones on here too. And then also fuel. We'll have, what's going on? Struts. We're gonna put some struts. Don't worry. See, now, like, a lot of this stuff makes sense. What you guys were trying to tell me last week when I was playing, like, about the fuel ducts and the struts and everything. I didn't know what you guys were talking about, but now that I've watched a couple of videos, I understand where you guys saw this. And yes, we're gonna put some struts. Don't worry. External fuel ducts. Okay, we're gonna hook these bad boys up like this. It's gonna feed the main, the middle one, okay? So we're gonna suck fuel out of these tanks and make sure that this middle one is, because we're gonna fire all 3 engines at the same time for when we're climbing. And then these are gonna empty out into this one so that when these things pop off, this one is full of fuel and ready to go, okay? That's going to, this setup is gonna get us up into space, into orbit, and then possibly send us to the moon as well. And then hopefully by the time we get to the moon, we ditch all this, and then we use the lander to like get an orbit around the moon and then land on the moon. Or we might even be able to take this whole if I'm lucky and I'm fuel efficient, we might be able to take this whole middle thing with us and get into orbit around the moon and then ditch it there, right? This design makes you so happy. Your dick might stay on today. It might, but if we do the moon stuff and we progress on to other things, your dick will be right off. Trust me. Because like I think I can do this part, but I don't know how to do like any harder stuff than this, I don't think. Okay, let's get some struts on here as well. We're gonna put some struts on here so that it doesn't wobble. We don't want any wobbling. Okay, so we're gonna just like strut these things on here like this, and these things will break when we ditch these things on the side, right? In our thing. Okay, looking good. Okay, and we're gonna put some training wheels on this bitch as well. We're gonna launch with some training. Look at that. We're gonna launch like this. We're gonna launch from this thing it's like a vice grip. It's clamping it in. It's clamping it in, and we're just gonna and that's how we're gonna launch off. I think that's about it, actually. I don't think we need any more than that. So we're gonna get when we get on the moon, we're gonna take the science and we're gonna transmit it back, okay? So that when we re-enter, we don't have to re-enter with the science bay. We're just gonna re-enter with this thing and the service bay and the capsule, okay? We want to be like small and tight. No? Yeah? Are you guys happy with this? No? No? Probably need a bit more fuel to get back from the moon, though. I don't know. Put the struts at the top and bottom. No, I think it's just there is fine. Just there is fine. Watch, you'll see. Okay, so we put these engines here. We're gonna start with all of these engines, okay? We're gonna start with all these engines and with this, okay? We're gonna break off from this. And then the next stage is getting rid of the 2 guys on the side, which is fine. And then the stage after that is going to be to pop this off, right? We're going to pop this off and just have the lander, which means that we'll fire this engine. And then when we're ready to get back to Kerbin, we'll pop this off, and then just the parachute. We have the heat shield and everything. I think we're good. I think we got everything that we need. And we're going to send Val on this one. Val, you're going to the moon, okay? We've chosen Val to be our first moon lander, right? We don't have a ladder. We can't. Probably need to transfer stage on top of the center core under the ladder. No. We'll try like this, and then if we need to add more stuff, we will. I don't have ladders researched. I don't think I have enough science to do it either. So hopefully we can get some science from this, and then we can get ladders. But we don't need ladders because on the moon we'll have whatchamacallit. We'll have our jetpack. We can easily get back up here with the jetpack. Trust me, it'll be fine. Okay, are we good? We're good. We're gonna try this out. Okay, our staging and everything is fine. Val's fine. She's ready to go. I can build rockets, but not ladders. Yeah. Try not to go too fast. Too fast, too low in the atmosphere. That wastes fuel. Oh, okay. So we're not just gonna go full throttle. Maybe that's why I was like missing out on so much fuel. What do we want to do then? Like Just start like this. Okay, well, let's start with full and then, I mean, we could try it a couple of times, right? It should be fine. Okay, so full throttle, and we have the stability assist on, and valves ready to go, and our staging all looks good. So we're gonna launch the chicken flavored rice-a-roni Mark 5 million, whatever it is, in T minus 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Here we go. We're going. Okay. We're gonna start going at like 45 degrees like in a second. We're gonna start tilting like now. Perfect. Okay. See our fuel? See, it's emptying out of all of the sides, but more so on the side. It's because the side ones are feeding into the middle one, okay? So that we have full fuel when we need it. Okay. Good. We'll hit this. Right, and then we'll change it a little bit after. We're wobbling a little bit. It's fine. It's fine. We're doing a little wobble. We're like sideways now. We're on our way to Russia. We're an ICBM on our way to. I guess this is how ICBMs kind of work as well, right? I never really thought about it until just now, but there we go. Oops. Do like a minor correction. Okay, good. Looking better. All right, we're almost ready to separate the side ones off. They're gonna run out of fuel in a second, and then it's just gonna be the middle boy that's gonna do all the work from here on out, okay? You ready? Wow, off it goes. Okay, perfect. We can just like maintain this heading now. We have, our AP is slowly climbing. We'll get this up to like 80 or 85, and then we'll put a maneuver in to get us into orbit, right? That's how we're gonna do it. Yeah? It's actually just a missile. Yeah, it does look like a missile. Okay. So see, we're still okay fuel-wise as well. We still have quite a bit of fuel. We're trying to get up to about, like I said, we're trying to get up to like between 80 and 85. And then we'll maneuver into orbit. And then we should be good. We should be good to get to the moon and stuff. Like I said, we can get to the moon. We get into orbit of the moon, no problem. It's just landing on the moon. Well, landing on the moon is the problem. I waste a lot of fuel landing on the moon. And then I don't have enough to take off and get back to Kerbin. Like, I normally have enough to take off and get back into orbit around the moon, but I can never make it back to Kerbin. Or I make it back to Kerbin with, like, not even a drop left to spare. So it's, like, hard to slow down and stuff, right? Okay, are you guys ready? Here it comes. Here it comes, baby. We're approaching the mark. We'll go for, like 85. Just to be safe, right? Perfect. Okay. So now that's done. We can put this maneuver in here, and then we can zoom out a bit, and then we can get a nice orbit. Needs to be a little bit more, I think. Actually, we can just watch this here. Hang on. Okay, that's a nice one. Okay, we'll go with that. Okay. Good. So let's line up and get ready for this next maneuver that's going to happen in about 3 minutes. Looking good? Nah? No? I wasted all the fuel? No, we still got plenty. We're fine. Maybe I could have done better. I could have maybe got up here with a bit more fuel. But it's fine. Okay, let's fast forward a little bit. We want to do like a half of 18. So like at 9 seconds, we'll do the burn, right? That's the way to do it. We're in space now. Proper space. No? I wasted a lot of fuel in the early gravity turn. When's the best time to actually turn? Like at like 10,000? Is that the best time? We can retry it after. It'll be fine. Okay, are we ready? We're gonna slow down and get ready to do this maneuver. in like 1 second. Oh, it's a beautiful one. It's beautiful. Okay. We're looking good. We're looking good. Okay, so we can get rid of this maneuver. We still have a little bit of fuel, so we might actually be... With this fuel, we can probably make it to the moon, but maybe not orbit the moon with this. No? Textbook. I told you I practiced a little bit. Are you guys happy with this? Okay, good. We're happy. Okay, let's quick save now that we have a good orbit around Kerbin, and then we'll plan our encounter with the moon. Okay, we're gonna set a target here, and we're gonna put a thing here. We're gonna add our maneuver here, and we're gonna try to get a good encounter with the moon. Okay. We'll slightly adjust this. We want the PE of the moon to be less, right? So we'll go for something like this, I think. We'll just watch the PE here, and we'll adjust it so that it's nice and low. Like, let's go for like 50, okay? So this maneuver has to be dead on. And if it's not dead on, then we'll arrive at the moon and we'll have a collision course with the moon. But if we get it right, then the PE of the moon should be far away from the moon, like maybe like 50,000 away from the moon. And then we can get an orbit around the moon like that, right? Yeah? Good? I did actually practice. I told you I did. I practiced a lot, actually. I made sure. Yeah? Do you like this? Yeah, I know. I've been practicing my maneuvers and everything. Man, when I was practicing over the weekend, I got a satellite into this crazy orbit around the moon. It was crazy. And you know what? I was orbiting the wrong way at first. I actually swapped my orbit as well. I did a maneuver that put me in the reverse orbit. It was incredible. It was incredible. Yeah? KSP is such a good game. You really learn from your mistakes. You do, actually. Yeah, it's true. All right. So this is the maneuver that we're going to go for, okay? And we might have to retry it a couple of times. But let's warp to here, like right before the actual maneuver. We'll get into position, and then we'll do the burn. It's saying that it's 40 seconds, but I don't always trust this. I don't always trust it. It's 34 seconds now, apparently. So we want to do half of that. So what's half of 34? It's like what? Like 17? So at 17 seconds, T-minus 17 seconds, we want to start doing the burn. And then we want to try to get it dead on. We want to try to get it dead on. 54 seconds. 54 seconds. Where are you seeing 54? Where are you actually seeing 54 though? No? Yeah? Okay, good. Okay, we don't have to like warp too much because we're almost there, turns out. Okay, now we just play the waiting game. And then we go for a big old burn. We're gonna go for a full burn at 17 seconds, okay? Here we go, baby. Okay, we have to get this dead on though. So we're gonna have to slow down a little bit, probably. It has to be exact, or else we're gonna hit the moon, right? It's a big burn and it's gonna use up all of our fuel, I think. Okay, perfect. Start slowing down a little bit. It's a tricky maneuver. Okay. We overshot a little bit, But when we arrive here, the periapsis of the moon is going to be 48,517 meters, which is good. We could do something with that. Okay, perfect. So we could get rid of this maneuver, and we're on our way to the moon. We have no fuel left. We have like maybe a dot of fuel left. So we're going to have to use the lander to do this maneuvering and stuff, which is not the best. Okay, so let's warp here after the encounter. We might not do it on this one. I think I wasted too much fuel getting up here. But it's okay, we can restart, right? If there's a way that I could be more fuel efficient, tell me and I'll try it out. Because if the more fuel we have, obviously the better. Okay, this is nice now. This is nice. Look at this. Just on this far side of the moon. So we can put a maneuver here, right? And then we're just gonna like bring this down so that we get an orbit around the moon, right? We're going for a nice orbit around the moon. We want to get a tight orbit around the moon. We want to have it like maybe like 10K if we can do that. I don't think we're going to be able to because I think we want the periapsis to be about like 10K, I think. Okay, so 10K and then 17K, which that's great actually. That's a really good one. Perfect. Okay, so we can just warp up to here and then do this maneuver. We're gonna have to ditch this big part because we have no fuel left. I don't even think it's worth hanging on to actually. In fact, let's just separate from it now, and then we can adjust our burn accordingly, right? Okay, the estimated burn on this, that's not right, is it? 13 seconds, okay. It's because we didn't have the engine fired, okay. Good. So 13 seconds, so we'll do it at like 7 seconds, T-minus 7 seconds. Okay, let's get into position. I'm just littering on the moon. Yeah, I am, you're right. Okay. We're ready to go. We're ready to fire on all cylinders for this maneuver. Are you ready? We're gonna go now. We're gonna waste a whole bunch of fuel here, unfortunately, but it should be okay. It should be fine. Okay, we'll slow down a little bit just so we can get this like dead on. Okay, that's good. 15 and 11. Okay, we're orbiting the moon now. We used a little bit of fuel. Maybe we used too much, actually. I didn't bring any lights! Oh, no. I didn't bring any lights. We're gonna have to try... Okay, so we have to try to land on this, on the lighter side of the moon, right? It's too hard to land in the dark. Stay on target. Yeah. Land on the sunny side. We're gonna try to. We're gonna try to land somewhere over here, okay? We have some great options for landing on this side. We're gonna try to land somewhere that's like nice and flat, right? Just like your mom. Perfect. Okay. Let's put a maneuver here then. And then we'll just make our descent down to the moon. And we're gonna try to land in one of these like flat spots. That's a flat spot, isn't it? Let's try to land exactly there. Good. A 4-second burn. Okay. Let's warp to like here then. And we'll do this maneuver. Okay. We should have a lot of sun on the side of the moon here. Perfect. It's nice and flat over here. Good. Okay. So we're close to where we need to be. That's good. We're gonna do the thing, and then we're gonna glide down gently to the moon. Yeah? No. Land on the sunny side. You could use your shadows of your ship as an indicator how far from the ground you are. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. That's exactly what we're gonna do. Okay, so it's a 4-second burn. We'll just go full, and then it should be a really quick one, right? This will just like take us down gently. We're at a really good height now too, for doing this maneuver. Perfect. Right on target, boys. Right on target. Okay. So we're descending to the moon now. Let's get the landing gear out. Perfect. And let's make sure that we're pointing retrograde all the time with Val as well. Yes? Okay. We're gonna have to start slowing down, but we don't have to start slowing down just yet. We're still kind of high. Yeah? You getting really excited? I do have fuel, but we'll waste a lot landing. Come on, guys. You gotta believe. You gotta believe. We're actually not going too fast considering as well. I think we'll start like below 10k. We'll start trying to slow down a little bit. We'll try to conserve as much fuel as we can and get a good landing. Look, Val is loving it. She is so fucking thrilled about the whole thing. Remember to hold space. Yeah, I will. Don't worry. I'll be holding space the whole time to slow down. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Okay, let's speed up a little bit so that we can get into like range of where we want to start putting on the brakes a little bit. Okay, good. Alright, so we don't need that much. Just a little bit, right? Just got to slow down. We just got to bring her in real gentle like. We're going to start slowing down a little bit now. Hopefully we don't waste too much fuel doing this. Man, imagine we do this on the first try. That'd be nuts, eh? No? It's much easier to land on Minmus than it is the moon. That's good to know. That's great to know. I think if we have like half of our fuel tank left after this, we're in good shape. No? Quick save. No, I don't want a quick save here. Because I think I could have done the launch a little bit better. We're not spending that much fuel doing this right now. And we're slowing right down too. It's good. I think the surface of the moon is like 3,000 odd meters or so. So it's fine. We're good. No. I quick saved after the launch. Yeah, I know. But we can always get back down and restart from there. Okay. Good. Looking good. Actually, I think we could probably just leave that on. I think we got the fuel and stuff that we need for this. We're going to slow down a little bit more. Just a tiny bit more. And then we should be good. We want about half fuel, I think, for this. And then we should be fine. What? It's a fake stream. Yeah. Yeah, this is a fake stream, you're right. Okay, we're getting close now. We should be able to see our shadow on the moon. It looks like we picked a nice flat place to land as well, which is pretty good. And it looks like we have like about half fuel as well. Okay, let's brake a little bit more. We want to be under 4 meters per second for the landing. So we want to come right down now. Okay, perfect. Slow and steady. I think we're just under half fuel. We might not have enough fuel to do this. We'll have to see though. Better though, right? Better than it was. We're doing a lot better than we were. See, I'm not very good at doing this, the landing part. I mean, it's going smooth enough if you like, but I kind of underestimated the surface of the moon as well. I thought it was like about 3K, but it's not really. Stay on target. Okay, we have a little bounce. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, it's good. Okay. Everything is great except the launch could be done better. We did it. We bounced a little bit. We almost flipped over too. It's not over yet though. Val could still flip over the whole thing, right? But we have landed on the moon. Val's landed on the moon. Good. And we have fuel as well. We might be able to make it back. Yeah? Are we happy with this? Yeah? Good. Okay. I told you I practiced. Right? Okay, so let's open this and let's observe the materials bay. 100 science. Okay, we're going to transmit this back, right? Because we're not going to be able to get back with this. Okay, so let's transmit this back. Because we're going to be ditching this to get back to Kerbin, right? Has it been transferred? Oh, I think we have to extend this, actually. Hang on a second. I'm confused now. Okay, let's extend the antenna. Let's reset the materials bay. Let's open the door. Let's observe the materials bay and transmit the data. No usable in-range comms devices on this. Oh, I thought I had... What? Do we have power? Oh, we do. What the hell? Keep it stored in the thing. Keep and collected as Valentina. Okay, sure. Okay, I'll reset it and I'll keep it. Okay, let's observe it and keep it. And we'll get Valentina to pick it up when she gets out. Okay, let's do a crew report here as well and keep it. Let's open up this crap and do all this shit that we want to do as well. So let's observe this goo. Keep it. Let's observe this pressure data and keep it. And let's also log this temperature and keep it. Good. And then let's get Valentina out. Nice. Okay, hopefully she doesn't... Okay, if we hit space to let go, hopefully she doesn't knock the whole thing over. Okay, she's dead. No, she hasn't died. Okay, perfect. All right. So let's take a surface sample and keep it. That's 120 science. Let's do an EVA report and keep it. And let's move over here and plant a flag. Okay. We're planting a flag on the moon, everybody. To infinity. To infinity. ... And beyond rice-a-roni. Good. I like that. Nice. Okay, great. So actually, I don't even think we need to collect with Valentina because I think we can just do it with this and it'll collect everything. Okay, so we want to get Valentina back into the ship now. We want to do one of these. Perfect. Okay, let's board. And then let's just, with this, let's collect everything. We have 7 pieces of science collected in here now. So we can close this. Let's close this as well. That should have collected that. Let's retract the antenna as well, which turned out to be totally useless. Okay. Now, we're going to take off from the moon, okay? The soil sample. Try bring it back to Earth orbit. Then you could do a rescue mission. Yeah, that's true. Actually, I can maybe get. Well, I don't think we'll get orbit of Earth though. I think we're just gonna have to crash
Hi
into Earth.
Sips. I have been watching you for the last 5 years and want to thank you for the hours upon hours of entertainment.
Oh, thanks.
It is my first donation and it is not nearly enough to repay you for all the good times. Love you. You big bastard less than 3.
Thanks, Likey Far. Thanks for 25 bucks, man. I appreciate it. Thanks. Thank you so much. Okay. Right. Look at how smug Valentina Kerbin is right now. Just sitting there, loving every minute of this. Okay, so the next maneuver, and we don't have a lot of fuel, is we're going to slowly take off from the moon, and we're going to hit 45 degrees as soon as we can, and then we're also going to probably just like hit the horizon like at 90. We want to get up to about 10,000 meters. And then get into orbit around the moon so that we can plan a maneuver to get us out of the influence of the moon and back to Kerbal. I don't think we're gonna have enough fuel, but we can try it out, right? We're gonna go west. We're just gonna head right to Earth. Okay. Are you guys ready? Let's go. We don't need like that to be using that much fuel, actually. Okay. Good. So we want to get this up to about 10K, like I said, without using too much fuel in the process. Okay, that's good. Okay, so then we can add a maneuver here and get into orbit around the moon again. That's probably fine. Okay. We'll get the gear back. We do have some fuel, but just not like tons of fuel. Okay. So we have a bit of a burn coming up here in a couple of seconds. It's a 15-second burn. So we'll start it at about 8 seconds. And we'll use up like all of our fuel in the process. I don't think we're going to have enough fuel to get back, sadly. It's kind of a big burn to get back into orbit around the moon. Perfect. Okay, how are we looking for fuel? We don't have enough. The next maneuver is going to need a little bit more fuel, I think. But we've made it back into orbit around the moon, at least. I mean, we could just leave Val orbiting the moon indefinitely and come and rescue her. Nope. Rescue mission. Very, very close, I know. So maybe the launch could have been a bit better. Maybe if we had a bit more fuel on the middle bit heading over here, we could have done it. Because I did use a lot of fuel for the lander to do the maneuvers and stuff, right? Leave her in orbit and send a refueling mission. Could do. Could do. That was pretty tight. Did you like that, Lover of Slots? It was alright, wasn't it? Okay. So, good. I mean, we could try it, but I don't think we're going to make it. Okay. Let's just try anyway. We'll just see, like, if we can do it. Okay, so we want to add a maneuver here. To get back to Kerbin, right? The way that we're going to do this is probably not from here. From Kerbin the Frog. Where am I right now? Wait, I know. I know where I am. I'm orbiting the moon. Okay, so this purple thing, we need to get this PE to like intersect with Kerbin, right? So we have to move this around until it can do that. Away, man. Away, man. So this is how we're gonna get back. If we have enough fuel to do it. We're gonna put this down like there-ish. And that's the maneuver to get back. So it means that we'll just like fling off here. And then see this, the periapse is like 27,000. We're gonna have, we're gonna be able to just like land. Cause like when we're at this altitude above the earth, it's just gonna suck us back down, right? That's how it works, I guess. Is that right? It's like 5 hours away. So the estimated burn for this is 22 seconds, which of course we don't have 22 seconds worth of burn left. If we had a lot more fuel, we'd be able to do it. No? 486. I mean, we can always try, see how far we get. But that's the one. That's the one for us. So this is coming up in like 2 minutes. Try our best. It's never gonna work though. No, just do it. Okay. No. We're gonna land back on the moon now as well. With no fuel. Okay, good. So we're gonna have to reload. We're gonna have to reload. We might have to do the... So hang on a second. The launch. Yeah, we're dead. Tighten the bolts on launch and landing on the moon and we're golden. Okay, so hang on a second. When do I want to start? I never like quite understand this. When do I want to start going to... When do I want to start angling off? At like 10k? Gravity turned 45 at 10k. Alright, okay. Okay. Alright, we're gonna have to land Val because I quick saved up here. And maybe I shouldn't have done that. Okay, so let's put a maneuver here. To bring us back down. If we can land in the ocean, I think that's better. There's like no ocean over here. That's probably fine. Okay, good. All right, Val, you're coming back down. Okay, we're gonna try the launch again. We're gonna try to do the launch better. See if we can get up here with more fuel. If we can have this thing do all the work, and we have a lot of fuel, then we can definitely get back, right? Right? No, I can't revert right now because I quick saved. Whoa. See you later. Okay. Perfect. Like right on target. Good. Okay, so we can safely get rid of this now. Point retro. We can speed up a bit. We might land on some mountains. All right, Val. You're coming back down. Okay, we'll try going off at 10K like you guys said. Is that more fuel efficient? I forgot to remove the antenna or fix the antenna. We're doing a night landing. We are indeed doing a night landing. Looking good though. Look at this. Whoops. That's not us, thank God. We're still going pretty fast, but we'll slow down. This heat shield's great, isn't it? Oh my God. It is so dark though. Okay, perfect. Val's gonna make it, guys. Do not let your ship burn. Less throttle early. Right, so just don't go like full throttle. I feel like I always want to go full throttle. I feel like it's in my nature to just go full throttle. I was going way too fast. You don't want to see a lot of wind effects. Never mind actual burning when going up. Make the AP 75K. I'm not like overly comfortable with that, but we could try it. Hey, we might be able to actually take a surface sample from here and get some science. Should we do that? Wow, we picked a really good spot to land. Look at this. Beautiful. Nice and flat. Perfect. Okay, let's get her out. Okay, do an EVA report for nothing. Okay, that's fine. Just keep it anyway. Okay, climb down. Let's get a surface sample. 2.3 science. Not bad. Okay, let's plant a flag here too. Good. Nice. I don't think she'd get back in now though. No, it's this one, right, where she can't like quite make it back in. Also, we're warping too. Okay, good. Perfect. We got like 2 science from that. What are we up to science-wise now? We have 8 science. Perfect. Okay, and no XP either. But we can recover these parts here. Okay, so at 10K we're gonna start adjusting. Lift off at full throttle, but when you see the white streams of air coming off your ship, it means you're going too fast for that part of the atmosphere. So throttle back until you get higher. So you want to get to 10 to 15 kilometers ASAP to get out of the thick part of the atmosphere. So don't turn before that. For launch, slowly tilt from 100 milliseconds onwards to get 45 degrees by 15 kilometers. Okay. All right, I'll try that. We'll try to perfect the launch, okay? And then if we can get up there with more fuel, then fantastic. Okay, so it was Uncle Ben's chicken fried salsa fiesta. This one, right? This was our ship. This is what gave us a good go at the moon. Are we happy with this? Can I change the flag type? Do you want some lights on here? I mean, we could put some lights on actually. That's not a bad idea. Let's get some Illuminator Mark 1s. Just in case we need to see where we're going, right? Hang on a sec, though. Okay, perfect. I think those will be totally safe as well. I don't think they're gonna come burn off or anything. It'll be great. Okay, good. No jet. We want Val. Okay, all right, good. I'm ready, if you guys are. Okay, so we're gonna take off with full throttle, but then we're gonna throttle back a bit. That's what we're saying. When we start to see like the air stuff, and we want to get up to 10K before we start angling off. I don't see any like air stuff yet. Okay, I've throttled back a little bit. Is that good? Is that what I want to do? No. Make sure you go up. Okay. No. Not really? Okay. So can I go back to full now? Okay. Full throttle it is. But maybe I just wasted like a ton of fuel there. I don't know. So 10K you said, right? Let's see if this helps. We're getting there now. Oh god, it's really hard to turn at this point. We're almost out of fuel as well. We're past 15K now and this is not going very well. Maybe I should have started to like angle off sooner. How is this looking? Oh, it's like more of a... it might be a little bit better. I'm not sure. We'll have to see. We want to head like around here, I think. I'm not sure that this is any better, but I probably fucked it up, right? It's better than last time? Well, we'll see. We'll see how much fuel we get up here with. Yeah, maybe we are doing better. Got a lot more fuel than we had last time, right? I'm gonna go for 80 just in case, okay? 75, like, I'm not crazy about. We'll go 80, just to be safe, okay? Okay. And then we'll add this maneuver here.